using global standard technology. And number 4, we will conduct research and development and provide AI solutions for the public and the private sector. As you envision, sir, the center will empower companies, governments, and institutions with the power of data and automation. This will be more than training. It will be more than technology. This is national capacity building at scale. Whenever we see videos and pictures in China, all we see is just machines and factories. And that's what we're hoping to be able to accomplish here. Each time a child walks in here, into the Ojaja AI Center, they will not just be entering the classroom, they'll be entering into the future. Every time a young woman learns to code here at the Ojaja AI Center, a ceiling will crack somewhere in the world. Every time a startup founder uses the lab inside the Ojaja AI Center to build a solution, Nigeria will rise a little higher. And every time a young man builds his first robot here at the Ojaja AI Center, we will be proving that Nigeria does not lack talent. Nigeria only needs platforms, Kabesi. And today we unveil not just the Ojaja AI Center, we unveil a destiny accelerator. I'm going to close. Nigerians and Africans always worry about AI will take our jobs. AI is not coming to take your job. I have a PhD in artificial intelligence. The people that know AI are the ones that will take your job. If you refuse to learn and integrate it into your career plans, your business strategy, and your public sector frameworks. So what do we want, Kabiyesi, my deputy governor, and all the people of influence in this room? We want young Nigerians who can build drones, not just dance to amapiano. We want youth that understand algorithms, not just aesthetics. We want to raise not just consumers of technology, Kabiyesi, but creators, builders, inventors, and global competitors. And with this partnership with Ojaja AI Center, Kabiyesi, we will. The world is changing today, but Ojaja Mall, the world is changing, but today in Ojaja Mall, Nigeria is not just watching the world change, Kabiyesi. Nigeria is about to change the world. By the grace of God and with the blessings of our forefathers, from this center will emerge the children who will build Africa's greatest robots. The analysts who will decode, who will use science to find the cure for the most complex diseases in the world. The analysts who will decode Africa's biggest data problems, and the innovators who will develop landmark solutions, and the leaders who will define the next century. Let me close by giving you a little bit of data so that your heart can palpitate a bit. And you can understand the enormity of what it takes for a traditional ruler in our country. It's never happened before in the history of Nigeria. Initiatives of this nature are typically the stock in trade of private sector and government. And if you would help me, you would do that round of applause against the Cabinet. But I'm not close with data, so don't come close to me yet. Number 1, Africa's artificial intelligence market is projected to grow at 30% between 2023 and 2030. Nigeria leads the continent in artificial intelligence startups with over 300 AI-focused technology companies as of 2025. By 2030, AI will contribute $13 billion to Nigeria's GDP. Over 50% of African companies surveyed report artificial intelligence adoption as their strategic priority. Only less than 20% of Nigerian schools offer robust STEM programs, which creates a skills gap. So if your children live in VI, Ikoyi, Lekki, Ogombo, LBS, Ekpe, Ikorodu, you bring them to the Ojaja AI Center. Let's help you change their lives and prepare them for a future that is globally competitive, where while they are learning here, they are earning money in China and in India. Robotics and coding clubs in Nigerian secondary schools are expanding by 25 to 30% year on year, yet access is still very limited. Girls in STEM remain underrepresented at less than 25%, making inclusion programs extremely critical. SMEs account for over 80% of Nigeria's employment, yet only 35% leverage digital technologies fully. Startups leverage AI and data analytics report productivity gains of 30 to 50% in operational efficiency. Nigeria has the youth, Nigeria has the brains and the ambition, but we lack platforms like the Ojaja AI Center to turn potential into impact. Ladies and gentlemen, people don't eat potential. It is impact that grows nations. By 2030, AI will add 13 billion to our GDP. Nigeria's future is not in oil. Nigeria's future is in intelligence. Human intelligence, artificial intelligence, and collective intelligence. And today we activate that future. On behalf of Rise Networks, I'm greatly honored to be leading this movement that would bring together for the first time a convergence of cultural influence, technology sophistication, and leadership like no other. I thank you, Habib, for this incredible opportunity. And I pray that God will bless every young person whose life will be transformed through the Ojaja AI Center. Before the world, Habib, do you approve that this will now be called the Ojaja Robotics, Automation, and AI Center?
Please, Dr. Toyasi, please don't go. Dr. Toyasi, please, if you are impressed with our speech, could you please give her a standing ovation, please? Let's give her a standing ovation, please. Let's give her a standing ovation. This is wonderful and awesome. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. You are moving fast. I'm bringing on somebody, a made in Nigeria, but globally recognized. Please put your hands together as I bring here Khalid Sulaiman Aliyu. Please put your hands up for Khalid Sulaiman Aliyu to the microphone. Khalid Sulaiman Aliyu, Vice Chairman, I said, please put your hands up for Khalid. Please permit me to recognize Mrs. Osama Akibele Yusuf, former Commissioner for Tourism and Arts and Culture. Please let's put hands together for him. Thank you. Khalid Sulaiman Aliyu. Please let's put hands for Khalid Sulaiman Aliyu.
Excellency, the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, FD represented, Your Excellency, the Governor of Lagos State, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, FD represented, our royal host, my father, the Ooni Of Ife, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is a great honor to join you today at this historic unveiling of an AI-powered commercial hub built here in Lagos by Nigerians using Nigeria-made materials. This is more than opening of ceremony. It is a powerful statement that the future we want for our country, the future where we rely on our own talent and our own resources, our own innovations to build prosperity. At Naseni, our mission is clear: to make a made in Nigeria, not just as a slogan, but as a standard of excellence. We're building the system, the factories, the technology, and the partnership that will ensure Nigeria moves from being a market for imported products to being a producer, manufacturer, and exporter of world-class goods. Our young people supporting local industries, strengthening our economy, retaining wealth inside our borders, and building national pride through products we can at all points say this is made in Nigeria. If we want a stronger Naira, a more competitive economy, and a nation that will command global respect, then patronizing Nigerian-made products is not an option, it is a responsibility. This AI-powered hub is a demonstration of what is possible when innovation meets patronizing. It shows that Nigeria can build ultra-modern commercial spaces using its own engineers, its own architects, and its own materials. It also reinforces something we strongly believe at Naseni. Nigeria's biggest resource is not oil, it is its creativity and capability of Nigerians. With AI transforming global commerce, logistics, payments, and retail, this project positions Lagos and Nigeria at the forefront of the new digital economy. Naseni as an agency of government established to deliver technology, engineering, and manufacturing solutions, we will continue to support local innovators with funding, infrastructure, and product development. We will also work with private sector to scale local factories deploy more made-in-Nigeria technologies across states, build local capacity to reduce dependency on foreign imports, strengthen Nigeria's global competitiveness through creation, collaboration, and commercialization. This new commercial hub is a proof that when we believe in Nigerian talents, the results speak for themselves. Lagos has once again shown what is possible when vision meets execution. I applaud our royal father, Ooni of Ife, for championing the indigenous enterprises, and I commend the Lagos State government for providing the enabling environment for innovation, commerce, and manufacturing to thrive. This is a model we must replicate across Nigeria: technology-enabled, locally built, and globally competitive infrastructure. Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, today we celebrate more than a building. We celebrate capacity, confidence, and Nigeria's excellence. And with projects like this, I am confident that Nigeria is not only participating in